turn my BYU chat off.
Sure. No one's in it yet. We'll get some people.
Yeah, well, do you have like 12,000 subscribers now?
11,400.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. It was all because of a short that took off.
How many views are on the short?
Almost 2 million.
On the reload?
Yeah. What's up, Rebel? How you doing? So just in the truck, headed up elk hunting part 2. So this past weekend, I did the opener. Heard a lot of elk. Never got to see any, but we're pretty determined now to go up and get one. So just got about an hour, maybe about a 2-hour drive to where we're hunting. What's up, Grizzly? What's up, Jess? So my buddy Daniel, he's the one with the 30-06. So should be fun. But how are you guys tonight?
I think it was harder to see with leaves on the trees.
A lot harder. I was within 300 yards of the elk, maybe even closer, 250.
Yeah.
Could not see him at all. I got a glimpse of an elk butt running away from the trees, going to the next ridge, and unfortunately it was right in the sun, so I could not even look at the elk through my scope.
The leaves on the trees are all colored now, so we should be able to see white and brown amidst yellow and orange and red.
Hey Wyatt, hey Grizzly, Mark, what firearm are you using and what caliber? So my buddy Daniel, he's using a 30-06 Springfield. It's a Savage rifle. We hand loaded 168 grain TTSX. The velocity on it is mid 2,900 feet per second. I've got a 300 Weatherby, and I hand loaded 200 grain AccuBonds going 3,100 feet per second. So we're using big boy calibers. Just kidding.
I gotta make sure those elk go down.
Exactly. No 6.5 Creedmoors with us. But should be good. I don't think there's going to be many people up there going midweek.
It's fall break up here.
It's true, there is fall break. I didn't even think about that. But we
most,
went to fall break last year and there was hardly anyone.
Yeah, most people fall break are on deer hunt, but it doesn't line up with the deer hunt this year.
Oh, bad glare. What other questions you guys got? This could be an awkward silent chat if you don't always ask questions. You guys can... Oh, you cannot see it. There's a tall mountain in front of me. It's called Timpanogos. It's almost 12,000 feet. Okay. Okay, so Jess, I am doing a spike elk hunt. So, yeah, I can only shoot a spike. Same with Daniel. Oh, I can't see him at all. The sun's in the way. So, not only do we have to find elk,
it's gonna be a spike.
And bull elk, it has to be a spike elk. So, success rate is extremely low for spike elk, like 10% or lower. So, hopefully I get my deer tag next year, which would be much more likely that I get something. But I've just been putting in points for like the best area in my state. But it's going to be years before I get that draw. So. Yes, they are smaller. Mill asks, any chance you'll ever use the 257 on an elk hunt? Maybe. Probably not. I have a 300 Weatherby, so probably not. Wyatt asks, have you been calling the elk? I tried here and nothing happened. Yeah, my brother had a cow call, and the bull elk were not tempted by it at all. So I mean, it's like 3 weeks past the rut, so I'm not surprised. But they were bugling.
It's like 3 weeks ago. I was on a bike ride up Payson Canyon, and there was a DNR guy up there who had to cut the head off of a poached deer, and he had YouTube elk bugle sounds up on his phone, and was back and forth with some elk up in the trees where he had cut the head off of a deer.
Huh. So we're about to enter a canyon. I might lose cell service. Tom, I am using my 300 Weatherby with the 200 grain AccuBond. Mark says I'm going to Alberta to hunt moose and using 225 grain TTSX. Nice. I couldn't read all of it. Was it the 340 Weatherby or a 338 Win Mag? Not sure. Anyway, 340 Weatherby. Nice. Of course, you got to do 340 Weatherby instead of a 338 Win Mag. Terrible once you get out of the city. So here, I'll flip it around. This is what I'm seeing. It's a pretty cool mountain. 11,700 feet tall. This is also the road I take to go shooting the range, my city range. The colors are changing down here. They might be already changed up there, but yeah, right up there is where I go to the gun range. Okay guys, so gotta get dinner. What recommendations do you have for dinner? So where we're going is kind of a smallish city, but it's got most of the chain restaurants. What do you think, guys? What should I do for dinner other than roadkill? Let me know. The Hub. So Wyatt, I'm going to Heber City to eat. Is that in Heber? Oh yeah, I want to show you this, guys. This is pretty sweet. You can't really tell.
Yeah, gotta get up slow.
Fresh backstrap. Well, we're gonna lose light before I can even try to hunt tonight. So
Around this corner, hand to the right.
yeah, it looks much better in person than on the phone on the live stream. It's right by the Sinclair to the north. Okay. I don't know, Daniel, what do you want for dinner?
Arby's.
Arby's?
Got the meat.
I don't want Arby's. I was leaning towards, I know this is probably lame, but I was leaning towards Jimmy John's. But sorry, I got the sun glaring in my screen. Coming up on a pretty cool waterfall here soon. Is this, why can't I write Ophel Falls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to switch the camera so you can see this cool waterfall. Okay, I think it's a 400-foot waterfall, something like that.
They used to have a gondola that would go from the bottom up to the top.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, this canyon's really pretty in the fall. I love it. Best time of the year. Anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna hunt until Saturday, so hopefully we get something. But thanks again for coming by, and we'll see you later.